Coming up on This Is True Really News today, we answer the question, when is a sheep more valuable than a Lamborghini Huracan?
That's easy, never.
Like, subscribe, and follow This Is True Really News, or I will hate you forever. Don't?
It seemed a little bit like an idle threat.
Well, I can hate with a hot hate.
With a hot hate.
Yes.
Try it nicer.
I can hate with a hot hate.
No. Try the whole thing nicer.
Oh.
Smile.
Please like and subscribe.
Okay, that's creepy. Don't smile.
Okay. And follow This Is True Really News, because we need the viewers and listeners.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Okay.
Although it was creepier. That's creepier.
This is True Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true,
Really?
as far as you know.
Oh my.
I'm much better now.
No, you're not. Oh my goodness. We are not only a stupid species, but a rather litigious society.
Oh, of course we are.
Springfield, Missouri, Kent Slaughter. I'm telling you, if ever there was a name for a mass murderer.
I was going to say, does this name play into the story?
Kent Slaughter of Springfield, Missouri, filed a class action lawsuit against Bass Pro Shops this month, alleging the outdoor equipment superstore is not honoring its lifetime guarantee on its Redhead all-purpose wool socks.
Yeah, I've heard of this. It's sort of like what's the
Bombas? Duluth Trading.
Yeah, they've got a no questions asked guarantee policy. Yeah.
According to the Springfield News Leader, Slaughter says the warranty influenced his very decision to buy those socks. And until 1921, he was in fact able to return them when they wore out for another pair with the same promise.
Until 1921?
I'm sorry, 2021.
Okay, you had me confused.
Well, either that or Mr. Slaughter was very old, and then we have to start wondering about supernatural weirdness.
101.
However, at least because he was turning them in 1921. Anyway, 2020, shut up.
We can't math.
However, it's now 2022. The store changed the merchandise. The new socks feature a distinctive stripe design.
Ooh, that's alluring.
And offer an only 60-day warranty. Who the hell can wear out socks in 2 months?
Any child.
That's true. Slaughter's suit notes that the store's "the last sock you'll ever need to buy" claim is no longer true.
Yeah, that's true.
Bass Pro Shop didn't comment.
You
know, when you make something good, apparently you can't do that anymore because people won't buy enough of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those conundrums.
So, when is a sheep more valuable than a Lamborghini Huracan?
Never.
When it's a Texel named Reader First Choice.
A what? A Texel?
Texel. Texel. It's a type of sheep.
Who knew?
And his name is Reader, spelled Rhaeadr. Guess where he's from?
Austin?
No.
Where?
Wales.
Oh, boy.
Reader means...
No, there are way too many vowels in that.
Reader means waterfall.
Really?
Yes. And he was put up by Welsh breeder Myfyr Evans. Myfyr.
Mr. Evans.
Mr. Evans. The near perfect specimen prompted a...
Could be my fire.
Yeah, possibly.
Who knows?
I stand next to my fire. Jimi Hendrix, look it up. Fierce bidding battle ended up with 3 breeders from Aberdeenshire, Cheshire, and Oxfordshire going in together. So this is a little like Shark Tank when 3 sharks agree. You know what? I'll join you on that. Now, a Lamborghini Huracan starts...
It's not a real Shark Tank. They're people, right?
At 100...
Because if 2 other sharks are going in on it with you, you're screwed.
Lamborghini Huracan starts at 155,400 pounds.
Okay.
Reader, Rhaeadr, sold for 168,000 pounds. Now, this is for breeding purposes, so it must be, they're buying the genetics, right?
Raider the breeder.
Texel sheep are native to a small island off the coast of the Netherlands.
Uh-huh.
And how can they be native to an island? Trying to figure that out.
Their forefathers had strong swimmers.
And
Literally, not in the sexual sense.
Right. But the Texel regularly sell for 5-figure sums. So a 6-figure sum is somewhat unusual. And by the way, this sale is far from the record, which is held by another Texel lamb sold in 2020. Are you sitting down? For 368,000 pounds.
That frickin' sheep better be lined in gold.
That's more than 2 Hurricanes.
They could have bought us each a Lamborghini.
And let us have fun.
Or die quickly, but it would have been fun.
When are you people going to start thinking about us? Just saying.
Just be a better place.
You going to start here?
I keep saying that, they only let me be in charge.
Oh, my God.
You would all be screwed.
Things would be very, very weird.
How many have we done? 2?
Yeah, you've got to do.
So we have 2 more to do. I just want to make sure my math is correct, Chris.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, because you look ugly naked.
Japan.
You're welcome for that visual.
Japan. How am I going to get that out of my head? Booze, probably. Japan is famously known for its culture of overwork.
Kerosene in a match might help.
That would work. Rather than try to change that culture, 2 Japanese companies have developed the upright net pod.
Seriously.
Would I lie to you about something this odd?
No, because it works really well for the show.
2 Japanese the upright nap pod. Workers can sneak in a quick private power nap without having to nod off in the restroom or at their desks. The boxes have been, according to Oddity Central, compared to upright tanning beds. I'd like to think of them as upright coffins, but hey, what do I know?
Right. Or just stupid. Who wants to sleep standing up?
I'd try just to see if we could do it. Would I need my CPAP? They offer support for the head, knees, and back, even as workers stay in the standing position. It's better to sleep in a comfortable location, said Sayoko Kawashima of Itoki, the furniture company that collaborated on the product.
This is just a bad idea all the way around. I can't sleep on my feet.
And does each person have one, or do you have to share?
Ooh.
Remember like the old submarines?
There could be some
one
canoodling.
Guy out, one guy in.
Oh, I was thinking of... Never mind.
Can they sleep too? Standing?
Maybe.
Did the right heights, I suppose.
They're small.
I don't want to know. Okay, I do want to know.
Now you're going to look it up, are you?
I am.
Yeah, that's okay. See if marital couples are...
Got a buck as I come up with porn sites.
Yeah, likely. Police blotter from the Flathead Beacon. 4:16 p.m. Several cows were at large.
That's good, because if they were at small, they wouldn't be
cows.
Calves.
Maybe they'd be like those tiny Scottish, animals.
Hey.
4:21 p.m. Some
what animals you speaking of, son?
The little Scottish cows. They have kind of tiny hairy cows.
Mini moose?
Well, not super tiny, but smaller. Smallish compared to our average.
Like Shetland cows.
Yeah, that sort of thing. 4:21 p.m. Some dirt bikers were interrupting a round of frisbee golf.
So I don't know who to root for in that one.
Really. 5:13 p.m. A woman driver stopped her truck, climbed through the shattered rear window into the bed of the pickup to grab a Bud Light, then got back in the cab and drove off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the problem here is?
Where's the rub here? I don't get it.
6:04 p.m. Someone who accidentally dialed 911 thought dispatch was a spam caller.
Of course they did.
10:12 p.m. A man with a punching bag on his porch had lost a lot of weight. So much so the police needed to be alerted.
By a 911 call.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. People in Gorakhpur, India are struggling with record heat and lack of rainfall. Many parts of the world going through that in the summer of 22.
Yeah.
But according to the Daily Star, they had a rather unique solution, and oddly it worked. It's a time-tested belief that frog weddings are held to bring in rain, said the organizer Radhakant Verma.
Question.
Yes, sir.
Is it frogs marrying other frogs?
Mm-hmm.
How do they get the French people over there?
That's racist and you're evil.
That's not. They're
Not
French
racist.
or other white people.
Not always.
Well, that's also true.
I mean, that'd be like calling Vlad a limey.
Well,
We just don't do that in this modern, ticklish society.
but we do when they're French because French are rude.
Because Americans are so subtle.
People can be made to understand English if you shout it at them.
That's right. And that, by the way, is actually a proven scientific fact. There you go. There's a TV show. Have Americans and French
Just go out and shout at each other, see if they can figure out what the other guy's talking about.
and root. It'd be like the international Rudolph.
Who can be the biggest jerk?
Who can
The
be
biggest
the
jerk.
crassest of the crass?
Yes, who can
The jerkiest of the jerk.
There we go.
Anyway, Verma's group found 2 frogs.
What happens if people though score the same points?
There'd be more
points.
yelling.
Well, then you'd have to have some sort of contest to break the tie.
If you say that, I will come over. I will come right through these little video lines and strangle you to death. The group found 2 frogs and held a frog wedding ceremony for them. You're an evil being.
But I'm enjoying myself.
Yes, you are. There were actually hundreds of people in attendance, and there was a celebratory meal afterward. I'm guessing it wasn't frog's legs. Sure enough.
It's France. It should be frog's legs.
I've actually admired some frog's legs, but that's a whole nother story. Where is Yvette Mimeo when you need her? Sure enough, you can Google her. She's on Facebook somewhere.
She's beautiful.
Yes, she was. Sure enough, the next day, the India Meteorological Department called for heavy rainfall in the area. Who knew? It worked, I think.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.